In the year 1200, a soldier rode up to Genghis Khan and handed him the head of a rival leader, a man who had been Khan's sworn enemy for years. The soldier expected a reward. He had just handed Khan the single most useful gift imaginable. Khan had him executed on the spot. By the end of this video, you will understand the rule behind that decision and why it built one of the largest empires in human history. If you find this channel interesting, hit subscribe. Let's get into it. Genghis Khan understood something most conquerors never figure out. An empire is not built on fear alone. It is built on trust, and trust is fragile in a very specific way. Anyone can promise loyalty. Almost nobody can be relied on to keep that promise when it stops being convenient. Khan tested this constantly. Throughout his campaigns, enemy soldiers and officers would betray their own Khan or general in the hope of currying favor with him. Sometimes handing over their leader's head, sometimes opening a gate that should have stayed shut, sometimes simply switching sides mid-battle when it looked like Khan would win anyway. Every single time, Khan's response was the same. He rewarded the men who stayed loyal to their own side, even the ones who had fought against him bitterly. And he executed the men who betrayed their own leader to help him, no matter how much that betrayal had benefited him personally. Here is the rule, and how you actually use it. Loyalty must be rewarded better than betrayal is paid for, or nobody will ever trust you completely. If you reward someone for betraying their own side, you have not gained a loyal ally. You have identified someone who will betray you exactly the same way, the moment it benefits them to do so. Khan understood that a man who breaks trust once has shown you the actual shape of his character, not an exception to it. In practice, this means when you are building a team, a business, or any relationship where trust matters, you do not reward someone for turning on a previous commitment just because it benefited you this time. A coworker who trashes their old employer to impress you in an interview is showing you exactly how they will talk about you the day they leave. A partner who cheats to be with you cheated on someone else to get there. The behavior that helped you is the same behavior that will eventually hurt you, and the reward you hand out today shapes who you attract tomorrow. Khan built loyalty the opposite way. His own commanders, men like Subutai and Jebe, served him for decades, promoted purely on performance and loyalty regardless of birth or tribe, in an era when almost every other empire only trusted nobility. That structure, reward real loyalty, punish betrayal without exception, is a large part of why the Mongol Empire held together across a distance and a diversity that should have made it fall apart within a generation. The irony is that Khan's own empire eventually fractured anyway, not because loyalty failed, but because the system depended entirely on him personally, and no rule about trust can survive forever without a structure built to outlast the person who created it. Even the rule that built an empire has limits. So here is a question worth sitting with. If someone offered you an advantage today by betraying someone else to get it, would you take it? And if you would, what does that say about what you'd do to you later? Let me know what you think in the comments.